Going down, everybody. This Daryl, DWES Enterprise, and we got a little something different going on today. So, all right. So the window is out. I had a guy come out because I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to fuck it up. He was even having a hard time. Mainly it was tight down here, and then the glass fits so tight it was hard to get his tool in there, but he did it. But what we're about to get into, you can see that's purple. When I bought this secondhand, man already had this tint on there that was just nasty, so we're about to take that off. Got my steamer, and then we're gonna use that right there, some tint in there, and put it back. I know I always told y'all this is a channel for cleaning, but really it's anything I'm doing, man, just just to pass time or just to be different, bring out different stuff. I know majority of you guys are not into this stuff, but I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing. So just got a new trunk, carbon fiber trunk on my Mazdaspeed, and I had a guy come. I was gonna attempt actually to replace this glass. It was actually in that one over there, but it was just, I don't know, man. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't want to break it. I watched so many videos on YouTube about it, and I didn't have the guts. Anyway, so the window tint, because I bought that one over there, second hand, off somebody in the Mazda community. And what happened was, somebody rear-ended me a couple years ago. Maybe like, no, it was last year actually. Last summer, somebody rear-ended me, and you can kind of see where it's all jacked up right there. So his bumper went on top and it hit my trunk. So I ended up getting that one. I was really looking for one of these, a carbon fiber one, but really, really hard to find. So I'm here now, doing the swap. The window tint that they had on there was terrible. It was already purple, and time-wise, I just didn't have time. So I'm putting new window tint on there. I just want to show y'all a little something different. Show y'all what I'm doing. So window tint, it goes on the inside, but you shape it on the outside. I am a little slow at this because I'm rusty. I haven't done this in a minute, but I do have, all the tools needed. So, what I'm saying, we have, trying to get you guys in there, trying to get this thing to stop shaking. We got all these little tools to help apply, little squeegees and such. And I'm gonna make this, I'm only gonna show you like what I'm doing here, and I'll probably throw some pictures at the end, but yeah, just, got blades and stuff. And then in the other pocket, I got extra blades, and then these gloves for shaping. All right, so anyway, so let's get into this. And the most important, the good old heat gun. Let's see if we can go this way. Yeah, I want you guys to be like here, right here. That way you can see what's gonna happen. So on the bottom of this right down here, I already did it. I already shrunk it. And then I still have to kind of cut it a little bit more because it's oversized right now. And then what we got here is what they call fingers. And you always want vertical fingers. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the heat to it. And then you're gonna start seeing the stuff like wiggle up and shrink. I'm hella slow at it. So it is what it is. So we're just gonna pass some time. Since I gotta be in here, y'all gotta be here with me. All right, y'all. And I always try to keep them going vertical. And just make sure y'all can see. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that. I'll probably just do like this piece here because it is, like I said, it's gonna take me a minute. I'm hella slow. I'd rather go slow and not mess it up than speed. And once you get the shape, when it's shrunk, and then you peel off the clear protective coat and put it on the inside. And you'll see some, like if you guys ever watch window tinting videos, you'll see some people using cards, like some people use these. You can see that, yeah, some people use those. What else? I've seen some people use like squeegee or something. Me, or actually you'll see some people use their just bare hand. For me, I like these gloves. These are actually for the window tinting. And the cool thing is, even though it's hot, I don't feel it that much. The other reason why I like using my hand is because with the card, for me, like I'm not super professional at it, but I can actually, you can crease these fingers. Like sometimes they'll go horizontal, and then if you're too hard on it, you can crease them. And then what that basically means is the piece of the window tint is done. You got to start all over, or you're just going to have an imperfection. I do it little by little, man. Like, let's see some tinters, man. They got so much skill. They just run through this stuff. But me, I'm not there. I'm actually self-taught. Like back in 2004, 2003. It wasn't 2003. I graduated at that point. But I want to say maybe 2004. I bought a old school Honda Civic, and I took it to the Oakland swap meet, Oakland Coliseum swap meet. And I had them do my my window tint, but I'm super curious on everything, so I'm sitting there watching, soaking it all in, and I saw how he did it. So for my next car, I did my next car, not a problem. Well, sort of. I mean, it took me some time, and I didn't have like the professional tools that I have now. Everything I use right now is from the distributor I used to go through, which I got to order some more tint. But yeah, so I just ended up doing my own, man. Like, I'm gonna just go for it. And at that point, I used some Walmart stuff, and I was so scared to do the back window, I didn't do it. Plus, the Walmart window tint that they had. We're almost there, so you guys can see the difference. The tint that they had, for one, it turns purple over time, like the one that was on here. And it's not like long rolls. So what happens there is you're not able to do the back window because it's so short. I mean, you can do it. You just got to do two sections, two cuts, which is pretty stupid. But they don't tell people. They don't tell people that, right? People just buy it. Funny thing though, I was at the beach, maybe, I want to say maybe at least a few months ago, and there was a guy in the parking lot that he was doing his window tint, and it brought back memories. I was like, man, been there, done that, because he was trying to figure out the back window. And I said, it's not long enough. And I was like, I've been there. And he's like, yeah. Well, we've all tried something and figured it out over time. So that was his time to figure it out. I just so happened to tell him, hey, you know, because he looked at it like, why is it so short? Anyway, good times, good memories. All right, so let me put this down real quick, and then let me show you guys. So again, this is just to shape it, because you have to shrink it, because of course let me take you off of this really fast. I'm over here in my garage chilling. It's late. But when I do something, I don't want to give up. I don't want to, my mode, you know what I'm saying? When you got that mode going, I'm in my mode. You don't want to stop. All right, so let me step back real quick. So if you look at it, so I started on this side, came over here, so it's all flat. Remember, I got to cut because the border in here is about yay thick. So I got to come in here and cut. You always want to oversize your window tint, especially if there's any mistakes. Like I messed up here a little bit, kind of heated it up. I can cut that out. And then I'm rusty, so my cuts aren't on point, but I got to get that right. So anyway, so this part has not been shrunk. And I posted a video to my Instagram, my personal. I'll include that on here. That way you guys can kind of see what I did. But yeah, coming along. I'm excited. All right, y'all. I might post a little piece at the end just showing the finished product. All right, y'all. Peace. All right, y'all. So I'm putting it on the inside. I already got this side pretty much butted down. So I'm trying to do this to where you guys can actually see it. So right now there's just a whole bunch of bubbles in it, right? Let's see if I can zoom out some there. Oh, I gotta come back some, but. So that's pretty much how it is. And I'm gonna come back with a stiffer squeegee and push out all the water. And I'll show you all the finished product. All right, it's all done. Still gotta put on my spoiler. So that'll go on. That's on the outside. A little something on there. There aren't too many imperfections on this thing. We definitely got one right there. And then there was one at the bottom, right there. And a little circle, half circle there. Stuff on the outside. So when we do look on the inside, looking pretty good. So anyway, y'all, that's how it goes. And this here is the pile. So I use one new one And then because this roll is so long, you know, I'm scrapping a whole bunch of it, but this here is the old one. If we just take my word for it. Actually, I'm putting that in there. But you could tell this is purple versus the dark black. So yeah, so that's it for today. I'll put the other little video on there. That way you guys can kind of see how it was purple. And the way I took off the tint was I used the steamer. Now I gotta clean everything up, put everything away. The last thing I'm gonna do is, or I'm gonna take this off. This is going in the garbage, but I'm taking this off and I'm gonna paint it red. And then there's also an emblem that goes here. It says Mazdaspeed. And then I still gotta wire it up and put the spoiler back on. Which will go something like this. And so you guys can kind of get an idea of what we're doing. So it'll go like this. I kind of like the contrast of the carbon and the red spoiler. Kind of looks cool. So that'll be, I'm about to put that back on. And do the wiring on the inside for the brake light and the reverse lights. And I think that's it. Tomorrow I'll come out, double check how this is going. I had one little finger that was coming up right here, but it's gone away. What I did was I used the heat gun to heat it up again. That way it could shrink to it, and pushed it down. But I don't see anything. So, but that's, oh, and this is 5%. The card came with 5% on the backs, and then I think like 15 on the front. But these are 3M, and this one on the back is Solar FX. That's the company I go through to get my my supplies and stuff. All right, y'all. This video long as hell. Y'all already left 30 minutes ago. This is Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Peace.